Sara going global. It's so good to see you. Happy New Year. Oh, this is going to be the year. The best is yet to come. Today we're here at iCouture with Hire, and we see you. So wait till you see what we have for you to see today. Key word is see. See my glasses? We're going to start the new year out seeing bigger and better things, and we've got our eyes on you. Again, we're going global. We're here at iCouture and City Center Mall. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with what's going on with iCouture. Greetings, viewers, and welcome back to the Sara Show, where we're going global again. Can you see me? Well, I can see you. We're here at iCouture. That's right, iCouture. The owner here is Hiro. Today we're going to be talking to you about seeing clearly. So we see you now. Hiro, thank you so much for coming on the Sara Show. Such a pleasure.
Thank
and
you,
my, do you look nice. Love
Thank you very much.
Very flattering to the face. Hiro, could you tell us about iCouture and how you came up with that name? Just give us a little history on iCouture.
iCouture, I came up with that the summer of 1998. And to me, iCouture means it's emboldening the individual in order for them to create their own sense of style, while at the same time melting fashion and function.
Hiro, could you tell us about the different types of frames that you carry?
Yes, well, we handpick each and every one of the frames and the sunglasses as well. And each one of them, while there might be just a few of the overlap between some of the other stores in here, we do carry a lot of unique inventory. And I like for the eyeglasses to have something different about them, like let's say, or special. Maybe it's the inspiration behind the design. Sometimes some of their accessories will match the motifs in different frames or sunglasses. Also, the precious materials from which they're made. Some of them will have not just a little bit, but a high precious metal content, silver, gold. They might be bathed in palladium. So they're absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous. I would say absolutely gorgeous. iCouture. What do you think of, viewers, when you think of couture? That is so awesome. I mean, I just love the whole sentiment behind the glasses and just how you have this passion about doing glasses. Is this something that you dreamed of as a kid?
Well, not as a kid, but when I started doing this, I learned the business, and then I said, you know, I got the optical bug, and it's definitely something that I wanted to do, and so I had to learn it first, and then the dream then manifested itself and just jumping out there and just starting a business.
Wow.
Naiveness is good sometimes, just not knowing what you're getting into and then just rolling with it.
Oh, man, I can attest to that. That is awesome. So tell me, I've always been inquisitive. Do people that get LASIK surgery sometimes get glasses later? Can you wear glasses with LASIK surgery?
Well, they do. Some people, they've been blessed with a great surgery, and a lot of them do, and they come in just to have glasses just for fun. Like, let's say they're going to go in for a job interview. Sometimes, younger people want to look a little bit older or whatever it is. So they'll come in for different reasons, but sometimes they do come in with a prescription because perhaps the surgery itself didn't meet their expectations. What happens is that the corneal cells are the fastest, regenerating cells in the entire body. So when they're doing LASIK surgery, they're correcting that moment in time, what is needed to correct the lens in order to give you 20/20 vision. So being that they regenerate in 24 hours, then as time goes on, maybe not in a day or two, it's not noticeable, but perhaps 6 months, a year, maybe 2 or 3 years down the road, if they don't do a touch-up, then they'll just come in with a prescription. We'll put them in glasses again, and again, their happiness with the surgery depends on the expectations of the surgery that the doctor told them about before they got it.
Okay,
so beware of those offices that are telling you you'll never wear glasses again.
Wow, that's very informative, viewers, isn't it? Now tell me, I've always wondered this. What is something that you think that the people need to know or need to be aware of in the industry? What would you like them to be aware of in the industry? What do you think that the viewers need to know? Or people that are thinking about getting glasses, what if you could tell them something, what would you want to tell them about glasses and children? What are some of the things that you think they need to be aware of?
I would say this, that sunglasses are great. They're functional, and then obviously fashion. It's a great blend. You're going to protect the skin around your eyes. You're going to protect your eyes. You're going to get better vision through the polarized filter and the optics. But one of the things that I wish people would be more aware of is that adults, yes, they spend some time outside, but kids, they spend even longer times outside. I guess in the playground, they spend more time than adults outside. So I would say, please, parents, get your kids sunglasses.
Well, do you hear that, parents? Get your kids sunglasses. We always hear about sunscreen. Now we're talking about sunglasses. Well, tell me, Jairo, the lens. Could you talk a little bit to us about the lens, the different type of lenses?
Well, lenses are very important, and people don't even talk about it when they're making their eyeglass or sunglass purchase. And it's a pivotal part, and not a lot of people know about it. So if you go to your optical retailer that perhaps is not us, then you might ask them, hey, well, talk to me about the lenses, and they're not really going to know much. Well, we specialize in the digital lenses.
Wow.
And what it is it's a combination of design elements that are implemented into the lenses, but also the way in which they're made. And some opticians, they might know about a high order aberration called coma, but I've done a lot more research, and I can tell you more about, for example, other high order aberrations like quadrifoil and trifoil. So these are things, again, that we specialize in that not a lot of other people do. But again, let's say progressive lenses, we're going to be able to increase their field of vision. Let's say their current progressive lenses, they might have maybe 110 degrees of viewing angle at the distance. We're going to increase it to 160. So there's more to that, but also we're going to allow more light to pass through the lens. We're going to use the same technology that's used in LASIK vision, the Wave 1. We're going to use that in the manufacturing of these lenses. So it's really high tech, and again, it's kind of like going from let's say Betamax to VHS, and with that improvement, and also going from that improvement to DVD to high def. So a lot of times I introduce the lens by saying we have high definition vision.
Wow. So what's the difference between a $15 pair of sunglasses and a $300 pair of sunglasses?
It's a lot of it is going to be the optics. Some of it is going to be, again, the precious materials from which they're made, the design elements, but I'll tell you, the optics is really where it's at. The polarized lenses, if you're not really wearing a polarized filter on your sunglasses, you're not getting the benefits. You're not eliminating that blinding glare that you get when you go outside, and that's really what these sunglasses do.
And I believe it's an age group. Kids, 10 and up have to have that, or 11 at certain ages?
I'd say they don't necessarily have to have it. I really would like for all of them to have it. Again, the improvement of their vision, as well as protecting their eyes and the skin around their eyes.
Wow, this is really interesting, Diller. We're going to be back with you momentarily. We'll be back shortly. Until. Yes, and we were talking about the different types of lens, Jairo. This is a very nice lens, and we were talking about sunglasses. Can you give us more detail on this particular eyeglass?
This particular one is truly a special piece. Let's begin with the temple tips. They're adorned with solid silver, okay? And then more silver accents here and here, right at the hinge, okay? So it's solid silver. Now this is a titanium core, and then also on the temple tips, as well as on the front, we have tegu leather, which is a very strong, long-lasting lizard leather, and it's hand-stitched both on the top there. Okay? So the details are just
amazing.
Yeah, they are amazing.
It's beautiful.
So this to me is a jewelry piece.
Yes.
Okay? That it truly is special. You have precious materials, beautiful inspiration on design, everything.
May I try that?
Oh, definitely, please. Beautiful.
Viewers, what do you think? Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. We think the same thing of you. I can see you too. Now this next piece is really nice. Tell us about this piece, Sara.
Brushed titanium top, rimless on the bottom, so we can adjust the elevation. We can make the lens a little bigger, a little smaller, great. This is a silver accent. This is white ebony wood, and this temple tip has a lot of detail, and the inspiration for this shape is a guitar pick.
What?
Yes.
Awesome.
Look at that, and then here's a cross section of the wood, right there.
Ooh, okay.
And the detail continues on the inside also, not just on the outside. So a lot of companies, they'll just stamp their frames on the outside and leave the detail, they just won't put it on the inside because it just, they'll mass produce it in that manner. These pieces are not mass produced. They'll make a few pieces for the whole world and that's it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
May I try that piece as well?
Definitely.
Wow. Well, how do you like it now, viewers?
Amazing.
Okay. Oh, amazing. Beautiful, amazing. I can see clearly now. This is going to be a great new year. I'm so excited. Oh, and this piece right here is fabulous.
Another jewelry piece. Gold accents. Titanium chassis. And this piece, because it does not have any frame around the orbital of the lens, we can create any shape that anyone can imagine. The lens is perforated in two areas, and we can extend the shape here, we can make it wider, smaller, or just recreate the shape in titanium. And even the nose pads are made of titanium.
It's beautiful. Is it light? It looks like it's very
It is very lightweight, and it has a little bit of flexibility here. The temple tips, they're made out of buffalo horn. So they come with a special cream so that you can keep it moistened.
Wow, man, try
Please.
those.
Yes. Very nice.
Eye couture. Now we know the full meaning of eye couture. Fine, light, beautiful. Hardo, I tell you, this is so awesome. I just want to thank you today just for showing me the complexity and just the individuality and the personalism and the passion that you have shown me today. And I was beautiful, amazing, and great, all in one.
Okay.
I
It's
got
my
shot.
pleasure.
Call
Thank you very
eye
much.
couture. No, the pleasure is mine.
Welcome anytime, please.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for the Sara Show. We're here live at the YMCA, the A-Leaf YMCA. We're going to have a wonderful time. We've got girls from all over the community coming to empower themselves, to motivate, to be uplifted, to learn. And we're going to take it and pour it all back into the community. We're going to build it up. We're going to pour it out. We're going to spread it out. Come join us. We've got a great show today. We're going pink, purple, we've got balloons, we've got food. Most of all, we have fun. Oh, I want to thank you for traveling the globe with Sara. I tell you, we'll be back in 2 and 2, so stay tuned. Oh, it is such a pleasure to be here at the A-Leaf YMCA, where we're here with Glenda, the diva of the Teen Divas. Glenda, my pleasure. Oh, give me a hug.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
God, it's such a joy to be with you and all these beautiful girls today. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to grow and be a girl again.
Thank you so much for coming out and speaking. Like, I really do appreciate it. I mean, I've been doing this for 3 years, and today is probably the best it has been. It's flowing really well, and the girls are enjoying it.
Wow, and look at her blushing. I can just tell you have a passion for this. Tell me, what started this dream, this Teen Diva?
Well, I've always been a part of like different mentor programs, like from middle school. So I did like Wildly, which is like Young Ladies in Action. Went to high school, did Ladies of Elegance. Got to college, did a sorority. So I've always been mentored throughout my life with like different women, and they've always continued to mentor me to continue my dreams, my goals. And so I was like, okay, I think it was a sociology class, something like that. I was like, I always said I would start a program, a mentor program. That wasn't about sorority life, but that was just telling girls like how to make it, how to live, how to be better. Basically everything I learned. So in 2 minutes, I made the video. I did my presentation because I forgot I had an assignment. And then took that presentation. I always knew that one day, if I got the opportunity, I would start it. So my master's program, I was doing a master's in social work. I got the opportunity to apply for a health disparity fellowship. And with that fellowship, it was mainly doctors, lawyers, not too many social workers, and it's really health disparity, like heart problems. I was like, okay, how can I take this and make it about health? Well, I said, okay, building self-esteem both inside and outside, so a holistic approach to being healthy. So both healthy eating, healthy living, but self-esteem, college, everything, because that makes you healthy, you know. Going to college, things like that.
Ooh, what drives you? What drives you, Glenda?
My parents and my students. I had parents that come to their teens and like, can I go to a session? And they're like, no, it's just for teens. So I mean, even my parents want to get involved in my teens. I mean, I love them to death. I talk to all of them. I have 2 years of graduating teens, but I still text them, ask them how they're doing. They tell me, school's crazy. But it's like it's more of a connection. When they graduate the program, they become my little sisters. I'm the youngest, so it's like now I probably have little sisters. And just to see them, like one of my girls, she's like, oh, I'm going to outdo you. I'm going to get 4 degrees. I'm like, okay.
Well, I understand you have 14 alumni, and we've had over 60 girls here today. But you told me this was a community project. You started out doing community service and volunteerism. Could you tell our viewers about volunteerism and how you got started?
The Albert Schweitzer Fellowship is a volunteer program. You know, you're supposed to volunteer 200 hours of service to impact the community. I ended up doing like 400 because, I mean, if I really did enjoy coming here, so I came here more hours than I needed. And then from my passion of volunteering, the Y, actually, that year I became Volunteer of the Year for the Y. For the A-Leaf Y, and then he brought me on as a teen specialist. Teen specialist.
Why did you start this program?
I think it was a combination of my passion. Like, I really have been mentored. It was a combination of my passion, my field of experience. Like, that's what I studied social work, human beings, and helping people develop. So if I could help a young woman develop and become a leader, I've done the work I needed to do.
Well, the girls that are withdrawn, how do you pull those girls that are withdrawn? How do you pull them in?
It's more, I was that girl that was withdrawn, so it's like you go to her and be like, no, that used to be me, and you connect with her. You find out how she is, what she enjoys doing, you connect with her one-on-one. And that's actually how every single shy girl, withdrawn girl that's came into my program is usually the one who's always underrated. And they're talking, they're speaking, they become president, so.
President, do you hear that? Okay, oh wow. This is so awesome. So what is the core value?
The core value, self-esteem and empowerment. I never, those are the two things I continue to do is self-esteem, empowerment, getting ready for your career, empowerment, getting ready for college. That's where we start, is the empowerment, because I'm empowering our youth to be our future.
And what is the name of today's workshop?
Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder, Teen Diva Healthy Living Institute.
Wow. You guys, is Glenda jamming? Is this Volunteer of the Year? Viewers, I think she needs another trophy. I think she needs another plaque. So you guys call in to the Sara show and tell her how much you love her. Okay, we'd love to have your testimonies. We'd love for you to come out here to the A-Leaf YMCA and get plugged in. Let's help build some healthy living and some lifestyles, some energy and some self-esteem. Thank you so much, Glenda. We so appreciate you and love you.
Thank you so much. I'm very much appreciated. Thank you.
Hey, what's happening, girlfriends? It's so exciting to be here. Today, I'm here to motivate you, to inspire you, and we're going to do that through prayer and power. People say praying. Oh, I didn't come here to pray today. I came here to get some tips on how to be finer, have fun, and hang out with my girlfriends. Well, you can do that. How many of you in this room have prayed before by show of hands? Show me. I know. How many of you feel sometimes that prayer doesn't work? Sometimes. But I'm here to tell you that you got to stand by faith and that prayer really does work. You have to believe. If you can believe, you can achieve. So the first step is this. What we're going to do is we're going to provoke each other. Okay, I have a little tip and I put it on pink because pink is a girl power color and pink is also the color of breast cancer month. You guys know that this month is Movember and that's November and that's for, what is it? Mustaches. That's what most people think, that it's about mustaches. Well, it is about mustaches and men growing hair on their face and not shaving, how girls I know. But it's also about prostate awareness month, and their color is blue, so the new pink is blue. And it would be the color blue that you're wearing, Courtney, correct? Okay? So that's what that is about. But I have this little saying that I want to provoke you with today. It says, we're here to provoke each other to do great things. You know how we provoke each other to anger, make each other mad? Well, I want to provoke you guys to provoke each other to do great things. And how we're going to do those great things is by asking the higher power. I call it God, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're going to pray on how to get things better in our life. We're going to ask somebody other than ourselves and our girlfriends, how can we do this? And how this looks like, or what this looks like, is by a moment of meditation at any point in time of the day that you choose. Now I want you to repeat after me. I is smart, I is intelligent, and I is beautiful. 1, 2, 3. I is smart, I is fine, I is intelligent. Wow, look at, she looked at me. Now see, I just wanted to show you that because you know what a lot of people do? If you start a story right here, and by the time you get around the line, it's completely different. We didn't even get to say it all together before it had already changed. Now, who can quote what I just said?
What you told us to say.
Yes.
You said I is smart,
Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. I is smart,
I is intelligent, I is beautiful.
again.
I is smart, I is intelligent, I is beautiful.
I is smart, I is intelligent, and I is beautiful. Now, how many of you truly believe that? Okay. Now, sometimes we do say it correctly, and sometimes we don't say it correctly, and sometimes we just don't believe that we're smart. Sometimes we don't believe that we're fine, and sometimes we definitely don't believe that we're intelligent, and we couldn't possibly imagine that we're beautiful. So the young lady just said if we would say it correctly, maybe we would believe it correctly. Carla, can you tell me, how would we say that correctly?
I am.
I am beautiful, I am intelligent.
I'm smart, I am intelligent, and I am beautiful.
You surely are. Yes, you are. And you said that with such confidence, and you gave me direct eye contact. I was watching a movie called From The Help. Anybody here see The Help?
That's where you got that.
And that's where I got that line from. And because I hang around young people, sometimes, you know, when The Color Purple came out and stuff like that, people had drop lines that they would use. And The Color Purple, her name was Whoopi Goldberg. Anybody remember that line? Say it for me. Whatever you do to me is going to come back to you. So now when I see the reason I love that line and Help is because it was all positive. It was an African-American woman teaching a little bitty baby. And those is the words that she used. Those is the words that, we don't all talk alike, we don't all look alike, and we don't all act alike. Back in my day, there was a movie that came on. It was a little TV show called Patty Duke. And Patty Duke would come behind the mirror, from behind the mirror, and she would do like that. She said, they walk alike, they talk alike, they even look alike. They're two of a kind. But you know, nowadays we're just so different. And you know, we do things so different, you know. Now, you know, back in the day, we used sticky pads and iPads. Now I'm really hip like you girls. So I use my iPhone. I do my interviews on my iPhone and my iPad, and I just feel pretty. You know, I used to have a phone that just touch. And I saw people just doing this. And I wanted to do that. Now I just feel smart, intelligent, and beautiful. I am smart, and I am beautiful. And that's what I truly believe. It's how we invest in ourselves. Wow, we're just having an awesome time. I tell you, I am empowered. My self-esteem is way high. I guess you're saying, well, you're grown already. Well, grown-ups need empowerment too. Empowering the girls, I become more empowered. I have the awesome opportunity of being here with Margot, who's a part of the YMCA and this big girl empowerment movement. Margot, tell us a little bit what you do and how you've enhanced the program here at this location for the YMCA.
My name is Margot McIntosh. I'm the Senior Director of Youth Development here at the Ailey Family YMCA. I supervise teens, community outreach, after school and the summer day camp programs. And basically, I'm your behind the scenes person. I help Glenda with any resources that she needs in regards to planning for the special events like the one that we're having today. And I help with planning the curriculum for the program, planning the events for the girls, and making sure that they are getting all the resources that they need to get anytime that we meet as a group.
Margot, can you tell us more about this program today and more about Glenda? She is so awesome.
She is awesome. What we're doing today is trying to intentionally foster self-esteem among all the girls. We're letting them know that it is okay not to have any issues with their self-image, and we're letting them know that there's not a cookie-cutter way of looking at themselves as an individual, and that it's okay to be themselves by offering different workshops and different avenues in regards to how to take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit.
Wow, mind, body, and spirit. I tell you, I've had an awesome opportunity here to talk to the girl about inspiration, and we learned 3 things. And this is how we kind of put it in kind of like a crazy acronym. I am fine, intelligent, and beautiful. The Help, that was a movie, so I think that's where we took that line from. And the YMCA is just doing all of that today. We want to thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you all for coming out. We really appreciate it.
Oh, big hug. Girls, come on out. They're waiting for you over here, and we'll see you soon. We're going to come back right back with the exec here that's helping us run this bigger plan for the YMCA here. And we're looking at the boys doing great things here too. So boys, don't feel left out. You call, I'm sure the YMCA has something for you too. Thank you so much, and thank you again.
Thank you.
We're having a wonderful time here at the YMCA, listening to the Teen Divas. Now we have Julian here that's going to tell us a little bit about the boys program that they have here at the YMCA. Julian, could you tell us about the boys program? And thank you for coming on the Sara Show. We sure appreciate you.
Likewise, thank you for having me. Well, what we have here is Young Men of Tomorrow, YMT. It's a pilot program to where we're striving to encourage young men to be self-motivated and proactive in their lives. To where anywhere from volunteering, getting prepared for home, education, just being self-motivated, because due to them coming from different backgrounds, environments, at home, they got to motivate themselves because everybody's not looking out for their best interests.
Awesome. How long have you been here at the YMCA?
4 years.
4 years. So you definitely have a passion for these children.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, well, we want to thank you so much for your time, Julian.
Thank you very
and
much.
for all that you do for the young men of
problem.
tomorrow.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
So with hers, again, another thing that's really important, no matter if you're wearing your relaxer or if you're natural, maintenance is the key. You want to keep your hair, you got to maintain your hair. We can't just lay all over it. Oh God, I'm tired today. I don't want to do. No, you have to maintain your hair. That's an excellent tip. That's something that we tend to not really get into. We just get up in the morning, after sleeping on it, get a curling iron out. That's the quick, easy way. Blow dry out and try to fix it from there. But one excellent thing to do is to maintain it at nighttime, because then by morning, you still have your beautiful hair, your beautiful curls. Things that you can do to maintain your hair. So like Miss Sara said, it's gorgeous, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, even if her hair fell straight, she can still do this thing to maintain her hair. You want your curl back, or you can wrap it if you want. Everybody knows the wrap. Mm-hmm. You can wrap it if you want, or you can take it. Say you want to keep your curls. She wants to keep her curls and have them for the next day. Carefully detangle the hair. Okay, in big sections, you don't have to take large sections. Really small sections, because you want it to be about 10 minutes. If it's short, then it makes you want to do it at night, right? If it takes a long time, like, not doing it, I'm laying on it, curl 9 in the morning, right? So you lift it up, you comb it out carefully, and you're going to take it around your finger, pulling it tight, and make it into a curl, okay? Like a roller. This is called pin curl. And you're going to pin curl it all the way down into a little curl, and then you take your clip, one of these little clips, or you can use a bobby pin. Bobby pins are excellent because you can lay on them. But clips sometimes, if you don't know how to do it, they kind of hurt. Yes, you can bobby pin that right there. And now you have a pin curl, and you do all your sections. And even if you wear your hair straight, or even if you wear a ponytail at night, you can still do the same method. No matter what texture your hair is, no matter if you wear a relaxer, if you're natural, this is a great maintenance tip.